Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and history lovers. Today, we're taking a deep and fascinating look at one of Australia's most memorable bronze coins, the 1984 Australian 2-cent coin. This humble little coin, often found tucked away in old jars, forgotten piggy banks, or the back of drawers, carries with it a beautiful history and a design that remains beloved even decades after its withdrawal from circulation. In this video, we'll explore the story behind the coin, the stunning artwork that makes it instantly recognizable, its mintage, its metal composition, its place in Australian currency history, and whether it holds any value among collectors today. So sit back, relax, and let's journey into the world of the Australian 2-cent coin, a small coin with a surprisingly rich story. Section 1. A bronze icon of Australia's decimal currency. The Australian 2-cent coin was first introduced in 1966, during Australia's major transition to decimal currency. For nearly 3 decades, it served as one of the smallest denominations in everyday use. Though it was only worth a tiny amount, it quickly became an iconic part of Australian life, used in shops, schools, vending machines, and circulation across the nation. By 1984, when this particular coin was minted, the 2-cent piece was already a familiar sight to Australians. But it was also nearing its final years. Rising production costs, inflation, and changing economic needs meant that by the late 1980s these coins were becoming less practical to produce. Just 1 year after the 1984 issue, the Australian government made a striking decision. In 1985, production of the 2-cent coin ended entirely. And in 1992, it was officially withdrawn from circulation. That makes the 1984 2-cent coin one of the last near-final chapters in the long-running story of Australia's bronze decimal coins. Section 2. The obverse, Queen Elizabeth II in the making of a new era. On the obverse side, the front, of the 1984 Australian 2-cent coin, we see the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by sculptor Arnold Machin. This portrait was used on Australian coins from 1966 all the way to 1984, making the 1984 issue the final year this elegant image appeared on the 2-cent coin. Machin's portrayal of the Queen shows her wearing the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, giving the portrait a graceful and youthful appearance. The design has a soft, classic quality, capturing the Queen at a much earlier stage in her reign. Around the portrait are the inscriptions Elizabeth II and Australia 1984, marking both the authority and the year of issue. For many collectors, the Machin portrait holds great sentimental value. It represents the earliest years of Australia's decimal coinage and stands as a symbol of stability and tradition. Section 3. The reverse, the iconic frilled neck lizard. Turning the coin over reveals one of the most beloved designs in Australian coin history, the frilled neck lizard. Designed by the brilliant sculptor Stuart Devlin, this artwork captures the lizard in mid-motion, its large frill fully spread open, giving the coin an energetic and bold visual impact. The frill, with its textured lines and striking shape, is what makes the design instantly recognizable, even from a distance. The numeral 2 sits gracefully beside the lizard, with a flowing, soft curve that complements the organic design of the animal. The frilled neck lizard is native to Australia and is known for raising its frill dramatically when threatened, a powerful display that symbolizes defense, resilience, and the wild spirit of the Australian landscape. Even though the 2-cent coin was a small denomination, Devlin gave it a design worthy of admiration, transforming it into a miniature work of art that people still appreciate today. Section 4. Specifications. Small but beautifully made. The 1984 Australian 2-cent coin was produced using a metal alloy called bronze, made from 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, 0.5% tin. This combination gives the coin its rich, reddish-brown color, a tone that deepens and darkens beautifully with age. The coin has the following specifications. Diameter, 21.59 millimeters. Weight, 5.2 grams. Edge, smooth, plain. Shape, round. It feels solid in the hand despite its small size, and the bronze composition gives it a warm, natural appearance that many collectors find appealing. Section 5. Mintage. How many were made? In 1984, the Royal Australian Mint produced a large number of 2-cent coins, roughly 66 million pieces. This was a high production year compared to earlier years, which is why the 1984 2-cent coin is still fairly common today in circulated condition. Even though production completely stopped the following year, many of the coins survived in piggy banks, drawers, and coin jars for decades afterward. Because of the huge mintage, the average 1984 2-cent coin is easy to find, but condition is everything when it comes to value. Section 6. Value. Is the 1984 2-cent coin worth anything? Even though the 1984 Australian 2-cent coin is no longer used as currency, it still has value, especially to collectors. Here is a general value guide. Circulated condition. Mostly worth 5 cents to 10 cents AUD. Uncirculated condition. Worth around $1 to $3 Australian. Brilliant uncirculated or mint roll coins can reach $10 or more. Proof versions, if taken from mint sets $15 plus depending on condition. While not rare, the 1984 issue becomes more valuable when found in high grade, especially because bronze coins wear easily. Sharp details, clean surfaces, and preserved luster can dramatically increase collector interest. Error coins from this year, such as off-center strikes or die cracks, can also sell for much higher amounts depending on how dramatic and visible the error is. Section 7. Cultural and Historical Significance. The 1984 Australian 2-cent coin represents more than just face value. It marks the end of an era, the final full year of the bronze decimal coins before they disappeared forever from Australia's money system. For many Australians, these small coins bring back memories of childhood, pocket money, school canteens, and the everyday transactions of simpler times. They carry a sense of nostalgia that makes them meaningful even today. From a numismatic perspective, this coin showcases the artistic legacy of Stuart Devlin, one of the most respected coin designers in the world. His ability to blend wildlife, movement, and subtle detail is what gives the coin its timeless charm. Despite being withdrawn from circulation more than 30 years ago, the 2-cent coin remains a symbol of Australia's natural heritage and artistic coin design. Section 8. Preserving and collecting the 2-cent coin. If you have a 1984 2-cent coin, you can keep it in great condition by following a few simple guidelines. Always hold coins by the edges, not the faces.